Hey, good evening, guys and gals. Sean Springsteen here with Pure Transformation Now. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about reprogramming and taking that first step. Taking that first step to where you want to go. Taking that first step to where you want to go is first being honest with yourself about where you are. Being honest and accountable to that person in the mirror about where you really are. Physically, financially, spiritually, relationally, every aspect of your life. Then asking yourself, am I where I want to be in all those areas, in all those facets of my life? And I took a really hard look at myself about 3 years ago and realized there were some things that I didn't necessarily like. If I was meeting me for the first time, I don't know that I would like that guy. And kind of funny, it's kind of sad too, I guess you could say, because I realized, hey Renee, man, I don't know if this is a guy that I'd want to hang out with. And it was at that point in time, roughly 3 years ago, when I started to reevaluate some of those things that I didn't like about myself and realized I have the power to change that stuff. I have the power to really be honest with myself, look inward, and change that stuff. But honestly, it was very difficult because I realized there were those areas of my life that were not areas of my life that I was terribly proud of. And over the course of the next 3 years, leading up to where I am now, it took discipline. It took dedication. And it really took a want or a desire to make those changes. It wasn't easy, and I'm still, a significant work in progress. But I think for each and every one of us, whether you're online right now or whether you're watching the replay or just people in general, I think for us to really achieve what we're capable of achieving and really even exceed that, we have to ask ourselves, what part of the process or what role have we taken in the process of getting us where we are? And if we're really honest with ourselves, we own 90 to 95% of our current reality. And if our current reality isn't a representation of where we truly want to be, we need to take ownership of the solution. And the solution is we're going to need to do some reprogramming. And reprogramming is uncomfortable. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that reprogramming is going to draw some funny looks from a lot of people. You may anger a few people. You may frustrate some family members. But if that reprogramming is coming from a good place in your heart and it's sincere and your desires are pure, you're not seeking out some sort of mischievous gain. You genuinely want to be better, do better, live better, not only for yourself, but more importantly for your family, friends, and all those around you, then you can do it. You just have to make that choice to do it. And, I just encourage you today and, the days to come, the weeks to come, the months to come, the years to come, that you're consistent with it. Because the kicker, I'll leave you with this. The kicker is understanding what it is. So you have to clarify what it is that you want. Where are those changes at, and or where are those I'll say attributes or character traits that you have that you want to improve on. Where are those things in your life that you're not necessarily happy with in terms of how you represent yourself or your family or whatever. So take ownership of it, because you're the one that created it. And through that clarity, once you've defined that, then you're going to be able to really commit to moving forward. and start that reprogramming process. And once you start that reprogramming process, you know, initially it's going to be uncomfortable, but then it's going to get to be addictive, and it's going to get to be fun, because you start to see the benefits of that reprogramming. And you know, for me, it's taken me a lifetime. I'm almost 45, and you know, I've done a lot of personal development, but it really hasn't been until these last 2 years that I realized the power of reprogramming. And you know, I would just encourage each and every one of you to figure out where you have those faults, where you have those gaps, where you have those issues or challenges, and surround yourself with people that can help you get better in those areas that you're really having challenges. And with that, you know, I wish you all the best. You all know how to get in touch with me. Don't hesitate to reach out to me through Facebook, or, you know, if you're interested in knowing some of the books that I read or whatever, you know, or if you want to interact on these broadcasts, or if you're excited about reading my ebook that I've got coming up, just reach out. And you know, I love to help people. I love to hear your stories, because everybody has a story and everybody has a role to play in other people's growth moving forward. I wish you guys all the best tonight. I'm going to pan back to the mountain because it's getting ready to come on here in Colorado Springs, and you guys know that I love Pikes Peak. I wish you guys all the best again tonight, and have a phenomenal weekend. Love each and every one of you. God bless.